Wes, and you are watching
The T.
Welcome and thank you for tuning in to The T. I'm your girl Keita.
I'm Shawnie.
And I am Wes, the King of Extreme.
We are happy to be with you all this year. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all stay tuned in with us.
Happy New Year!
Woo! Yes. We're going to start this off by talking about our biggest challenge for 2018 and what we took from it. So, Shawnie, what was your biggest challenge?
Oh, you first. So, I would have to say managing school, getting my first apartments, and getting asked to do a directing gig all at the same time.
That's dope.
Right? So I found myself in a situation where it was like, you know how some people tell you to choose one thing, and focus on it. I don't work like that.
Okay.
You know, so I felt like I had no room for any area to fall short.
Okay.
You know, so it was hard, but I made it through.
For me, I would say the biggest challenge was learning that I didn't have to show up to every fight. You know, just being so defensive. Anybody who knows me knows that, you know, my tolerance level for BS is like really short, but I'm proud of myself because I feel like I've come a long way. Is there a problem? Okay. I feel like I've come a long way and I've learned to forgive without accepting an apology. I mean, without the apology being told to me. So I feel like I've grown a lot and that was a big challenge for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it could be just because you're just a mean person.
Okay, and yours? Why don't we just talk about you?
Okay, my biggest challenge was I did my first play this year.
You did. And it was good. It was good. It was great, actually.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you know, when we first started, we had to cancel it the first time we was working under somebody else, and it was just so tough getting to the road of making it a reality. Then once we finally did it, you know, we had to fire actors and all kinds of stuff. Once we had to fire people 3 weeks before the show. It was horrible. But once we like got that final result, just to walk out and see a packed theater, it was amazing. So I learned a lot. I'm ready for the next one.
I know that's right. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure all of us definitely look forward to a prosperous 2019.
Oh yeah.
2019 started off great.
Yeah,
it's been amazing.
It actually did.
I went to Puerto Rico.
I hope nice. Work, but a trip is coming soon. So as you see, we have our glasses, so we're cheering to the New Year's.
Yeah,
cheers, everybody.
Wesley said,
Cheers.
Okay, so if you all notice, we have on shirts that has a saying on it, and this is what we pretty much go by. Mine is upward is the motion. Shawnie's is
stay ready so you never have to get ready.
I can't read. What mine says? Fall in line or get left behind. That's what it says. Yeah.
So what does that mean, Wes?
Oh, for me, it's just, you know, I'm in a different place in my life. So for those who don't want to, you know, get in line, they're just going to find themselves on the wrong side of my history, okay? Because I'm going up, just like you, okay?
Okay. Pretty much, it's funny because all of these kind of correlate. Right. Mine is just, like I pretty much said, just redirecting my focus from the negatives to the positive. And ever since I've done that, you know, I've had all these great things happening thus far. But yeah, and ever since then, things have just been going up. So I'm just trying to, you know, help people to understand that if you focus on the positive and not worry about everything else, then upward will be the motion for you. And what is yours?
So we all know how it is being artists. It's finding a gig is never certain. So it's important that even on off season you're working because you never know when you're going to get your opportunity or your next blessing. So even when it's like, oh, life is looking crazy, I don't have anything going on, you need to be working. Right? You need to work until you get that phone call and then stay ready. Stay ready. You never have to get ready. Then you go up. So you fall in line.
These are all.
I know. I stay ready.
Moving right along. We want to thank our producer Kevin before we get started. Kevin Winston, thank you so much for getting this thing together for us. Kevin Winston, you the man. The topics for these shows, 3 P's. The first P being people who return to bad relationships. Why do you think that is?
Maybe low self-esteem.
You think so?
I think a lot of people have low self-esteem. They don't feel like they can do better, so they just keep going back. It's like a dog going back to its vomit.
I happen to agree with that. Right, but no, it's low self-esteem and it's rejection. It's like, have you ever been single too long? And it's like, damn, maybe I can't do any better.
Yeah.
Right, you know, so they go back to what they're comfortable with. That's you.
I've been single a very long time.
What do I always say?
I don't remember nothing you say.
He knows. What I always tell him is that it's going to happen when it happens. But you know what? I think a lot of times people stay in bad relationships because they don't want to start over. As sad as that may seem, a lot of people don't want to start over.
It is.
You put all this time into somebody, and then you mean to tell me this ain't working, now I got to go learn somebody else all over again? That's a hard thing to swallow.
Yes. It's overwhelming to think about learning somebody over again.
Yeah. And also, you know, just think about situations. Sometimes you might be living with somebody and you really might not have nowhere else to go.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Okay, buddy. You know, people might feel trapped in a sense. You know, like I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have nobody to turn to. Yep. What if you out of state living with somebody and you know that's all you have for the moment? So
and some people stay because they was told that it was never going to work, so they're trying to prove something to people. I know people who've done that.
That's true too.
Yep. Or sometimes people break up and people are like, yeah, you should stay away, but then when they get back together and it don't work again, like you said, oh man, everybody did tell me I should have left her alone. I should have left him alone. Now I got to prove to them that this is working when the whole time you're miserable. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think that's a bad thing. I think we need to learn how to be comfortable with ourselves, you know, and be happy, because if you're not happy with yourself, you can't be happy with anybody else anyway. That's true. You know, it starts with you.
I was also thinking, like, on the positive side, what if you have a couple who know that maybe they're just young and they know that they're going through a time where the relationship is just going to be difficult. Yeah. And you have those who stick it through because they know once they get older and mature and learn through experience that the relationship will get better. Right?
Yeah,
that's true.
And you know what? Another thing is sometimes to speak on that note, sometimes, you know, a negative can turn into a positive, because when we don't like something, our natural instinct is just to run away, just to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like Shawnie said, you do have to stick it out, and what can come of that is a lot of greatness. You know, if you're willing to put in that work. So, I mean, I agree with that point.
Shout out to all the people sticking it out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. And shout out to my single folks.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being single.
It's coming.
Keep your head up.
It's coming.
Make yourself happy.
Right.
Make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Second P, the proper way to break up. Proper way to break up.
Don't send a text.
Definitely don't send a text.
That's disrespectful as hell. Like, you sent the text. You sent the text.
So in your eyes, what is the proper way?
I think you should, it depends on the circumstance. Like if it's an abusive relationship, of course you're not gonna get in their face and say I'm leaving you. They might have that mindset of if I can't have you, nobody can. Then it's not gonna end well. Right. But if we're mature, like let's get together, probably go out to eat, and just talk it out. You'll get a better response than a text. Yeah,
absolutely not a text. And like I said, you know, like Wesley said, actually, it just depends on the person. If you're in a situation where you don't feel comfortable being around that person, or you know that person has changed for the worse, I mean, why put yourself in a position to be face to face with that person? Our prayers go out to the people at Mercy. You know, that thing that happened with Mercy, the young gentleman that came up there and killed his fiance. You know, she was at work. So, you know, you just sometimes really don't know the people you're dealing with. That's why it's important to take time in a relationship and not rush it.
No, that's definitely true.
You know, because, I mean, a lot of stuff can happen. But, I mean, again, it just really depends on the situation. I mean, obviously a face-to-face is the grown-up way to do things. You know what I mean? But you have to know who you're dealing with as well. You know, you have to
a lot of crazies out here.
Yeah, it is a lot of crazy people out here. I mean, has anybody ever been in a situation where they've been broken up via text or over the phone, or?
Yeah, I was the one doing the breaking up through the text.
I
broke a couple hearts, you know, but I didn't want to face it. You know, I was younger. I didn't want to face it. You know,
was it out of fear, or just you didn't feel like dealing with the backlash?
I think I just wasn't too emotionally attached to what was going on.
Okay.
Not saying that that's right, you know, and men deal with the same things that women deal with being cut off through text messages, you know, and it's not right. I think the only way to have a proper breakup is to have two very mature people. Other than that, they're always going to be a party who doesn't want the relationship to end. It's not going to be a proper breakup unless it's mutual, and that's rare. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So.
What about you, Wesley?
No comment.
Comment. Has anyone ever broken
I'm not answering.
Has anyone ever broken your heart? Or have you ever done it?
I've never done it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just a hopeless romantic.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it just really depends on the person you're dealing with. We just have to know, you know, what we stand against, you know, what we're dealing with people, because there's a lot of crazies out here.
No, that's true.
But if you can, do it the right way. You know, don't break a heart via text. You know, at least have the balls to, you know, do it face to face.
Everybody don't have those.
That's true. And like Shawnie said, men, they have feelings too. So it's not just about women.
Right. I'm on both sides.
So, you know, keep that man's feelings into consideration as well. It's not just about us ladies all the time. Which brings us to our third P. Passing gas, Pootin, in front of your mate.
I'm definitely curious to know what you guys have to say, because I was thinking about this question.
Well, I feel like it's a natural bodily function. I'm not saying that, you know, you should just go around farting. I'm not saying that. But, you know, for me, I ask for permission.
Is it okay right now? Right now it's not
right,
right.
You know, excuse me, baby, you know, I gotta poop, you know. Then he'd be like, you know, go ahead. And sometimes before he get a head out, it's already out. You know, but at least I ask for permission.
At least you
know?
warned him. Right?
And there are some where you can feel it in your gut when it's supposed to be a gut. So, you know, something's falling. So, you know, I respect him enough to leave out. You know, but to my point, I mean, I'm 8 years in, so I will, but of course, I'm like, no, I'm trying to be cute still.
You don't have class. You don't have any class.
Thank you very much. So I'm guessing you won't. 10 years.
I don't need to know all the bodily...
So you 15 years in, you're not going to pass gas in front of your mate?
I'm too pretty for
Are you serious?
15 years in, yeah, I better not be going to the bathroom.
I am not going to go to the bathroom if I got to poop.
Never say what you wouldn't do. Just thank the Lord you haven't done it yet, okay?
Okay, you're right. But... I mean, I haven't in a long time, so. I'm just saying. Okay, Shawnie, I mean, but let's hear them
Thank you.
Like
Cute too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I like the. When you're it's a situations where your stomach really hurts, right?
Okay.
And you just, there's no way. Like, forget asking for permission. Forget all of that. You know.
Cool. Sometimes they slip.
I think it's just my grandmother and my mother. They
say no.
In the house, right? In my household, it just wasn't allowed, right? So now that I'm older and I'm, you know, if I don't even know when I'm single, but
we were told to get up too. We were told to get up. Like if you finna pass, get up and go on another.
No, I mean I would obviously like if we had.
No, you sitting there asking for permission. You ain't going
like
nowhere.
if we watching TV in a bed,
you can excuse yourself and go to another room.
I think you're supposed to be comfortable. I think we're just raised to think that it's something wrong with it, right? Right? 8 years, you shouldn't be hiding.
And let's be real, it's natural. I mean, that's obvious, but and then come on now, don't act like they don't slip out. Wait a minute, but don't act. Okay, so what if you sleep and then slip out?
You can't help that.
It happens.
It happens, you know.
And I'm always mad when I get told about it the next day. Like, I'm like, oh, I did that. I don't believe you. I'm asleep.
You know, and
it never happened.
It's so bad, and I know I'm a lady, whatever, but I'm human. It's so bad when you wake yourself up out your sleep at the end.
You look around.
Those are the deadly parts right there.
And I'm thinking, did he hear that? And I look over, he like, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. My bad.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Breathe.
Like, he really. Don't play because you do it too, but no. I mean, I just think it's a normal bodily function. Not everybody gonna get down with it. Right. Some people think they too sexy to do it or whatever. Wesley.
I mean, everybody farts.
Too sexy,
honestly. But I'm just saying, I think you're saying that now.
Have y'all ever heard anybody say, "Oh, I asked for permission to fart"?
I think that's nice of me to ask. Yeah. I think it's nice because I'm letting them know what's coming.
I think you should just get up and.
But what if I don't?
Like, where you going? Oh,
I'm going to poop. I got to poop. That's what we get with ours. I mean, I don't know about everybody. I gotta poop. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, I'm just teaching Joey, my kid, because he says fart, and I don't know. He just got it really bad, so I'm just teaching him. You know, I pass gas. Right. Oh, I pass gas. Ooh, I stink. You know, so. But it's all. Speaking of Pootin, passing gas, farting. I mean, is it just me or is fart just an ignorant word?
That's the only one. That's the only way I know how to say it. So if I say, yeah, I can't. I heard you say poop.
I don't really say it.
So you just do it.
He's hiding, right? You holding your farts in all day.
Yeah.
That's why your stomach be hurting. That's why your stomach be hurting. When he get up and walk away at work, that's probably what you be doing. But nasty. Nasty, yeah. But anyway.
Okay.
So I feel like if you have to do it, you should just, you know,
be comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, be comfortable with yourself. You gotta be comfortable with your mate. If you can't pass gas in front of your mate, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
You might as well just let him in the bathroom while you're taking a shit.
I was just gonna ask you about that. So what you do?
Oh no!
That I can't.
I'm good.
I absolutely cannot do. Can you do that?
I be cringing, but I stick it through because my mate would be so excited, so I just be like, oh, I just can't wait till you get out this bathroom.
And he's sitting just talking to you.
Yeah, just talking like this.
So you do number 2 with a minute?
I have. I've been in a long-term relationship before, so most of these things I've been through, and So when it brushing his teeth,
when it drop into the water,
I say something louder, or you do the cough. You gotta move paper around. That's real quiet. You gotta move paper around, open and close. How would you say?
I'm mad. You started acting like you ain't.
Okay. Why you keep trying to?
Because you're cute, but don't act like What I'm saying? I
said everybody do it. Okay. Now, I ain't been in the bathroom.
No, I haven't done. I just really can't.
If I do that, we in love. Like we head over heels in love.
Right.
But so if you don't, you not? I mean,
no.
If I'm not in love with you, I'm not fighting your friend.
I can get down with that. I can get down with that. That's definitely something that
I don't know you like that.
Is it another topic? Because.
But anyway, we are like y'all can see with video. We were audio last year, so we're very excited.
This is a come up.
Yes, this is a come up. We got the nice little wine setting or whatever. But we got a lot of good things coming up for the year. We got different segments. Shawnie is joining us. Oh, we forgot to mention.
Oh, so we have some pictures out with Cassandra and Brandon, who are also part of the T, and we just want to have a moment of silence because they couldn't be here today. Yeah. Okay, we're done. We love y'all.
So sad. Yeah, so they'll be with us again, but Shawnie in it to win it.
I'm happy to be here
out with us.
Let's go Bulls!
Right? So
Ain't that what they say?
I'm staying. I'm not going to be there.
Go Bulls.
Ain't that?
You don't even watch sports. Shut up. Anyway,
I'm gonna go Bulls.
No sports. You just front of the camera. But anyway, so like I said, make sure y'all tune into us. Check us out on Open Mic Production. www.openmicproduction.net.
Don't put an S on that.
Thank you. Oh my God. The producer is so proud of you right now.
Yes.
That was www.openmicproduction.net. We are also on Facebook under the T, quotation marks. We are on Instagram, the T Podcast. Is that a problem?
I'm going to talk to you after we stop.
Okay. We are on Instagram under the T Podcast. And last but not least, take your butts to YouTube and subscribe to Open Mic Production.
Yes.
Not only when you find the T Podcast on there, you're going to find quite a bit of things, videos. What else we got on there? Just a whole bunch of stuff. All kind of stuff. And there's more stuff to come. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Open Mic is so dope.
Open Mic is so dope. Yes.
You better get on while you can because eventually it's going
to fall in line or get left behind, because upward is the motion, and what you got to do?
Stay ready so you never have to get ready.
That's all we're trying to say. So
I'm about to blow up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we are gonna do it. Shawnie, as a matter of fact, so tell the people what you got going on with yourself.
Oh,
you just did a project.
I did. I just directed a production called Soul in Suburbia. Woo! Shout out to Dana and Anderson. She's the writer and she performed in her own piece.
Okay.
And shout out to Collaboration for allowing me to have the opportunity. So it's a lot of things that came out of that. So stay tuned because we about to blow up.
What you got going on, Wes?
Oh, I'm actually working on part 2 to Happy Birthday Henry Snicker, which was my play. Okay. So that's about it. I might go ahead and dibble and dabble in a book. I don't know. I can do all kinds of stuff.
I think you should. And to speak on his play, I'm gonna try my luck and I'm gonna be in it.
Oh,
these two are seasoned with that, but I'll be hitting the stage with
it. Naturally,
but I think it's the right.
I see how ignorant she is, so I'm sure she'll be fine.
I'm working on my second book, and Open Mic Production. We have quite a few things going on, so it's a lot of stuff.
You write books?
I write books.
I
wrote a book, and I'm working on my second one right now.
Nice.
When did it drop?
I reveal the name.
When did your book drop?
I don't have a date yet, but I was told that I should set one so that the people can look forward to it. So
it's going to be really good too. I'm just sitting there acting like I don't know, but I do. It's going to be really good.
Because he came up with the concept. So.
Oh, you guys gonna have to tell me about that later.
Yeah. Keep on the camera because we can't see it.
Right.
But we want to thank our executive producer, Mr. Just King. Thank you so much.
Yes.
The beats you are going to be hearing is by Twiz the Wiz. Thank you very much. And like I said, y'all better go to YouTube and subscribe. Y'all gonna miss a lot of good stuff. When we blow up, don't come looking for us.
Support your people.
Oh, it's too late.
Support your people. That's a big thing for me. Support your people. You see people trying to do positive things, support them. So support them.
Stop supporting all the garbage. Support the people who are trying to do something with themselves. There's a lot of people out there. We're gonna be having guests on the shows. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna be awesome. Real good. So you know, we're gonna go ahead and pay some bills and get on up out of here. I'm your girl Keita.
I'm your girl Shawnie.
And I am the King of Extreme, Wes. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, y'all.